Welcome to the 25th episode of the Dragon Master campaign. My name is Harrison Weiss, and I am the Dungeon Master. We left our party off with two of them being in the BS Society, one being at the top of the stairs at the entrance of the library, and the group just had a very weird seance experience that ended in everybody running up the Snape and purchasing new Birkstones. So as everybody is running up the stairs, there are people leaving, and Art sees that the first one up the stairs is holding a Birkstone and running away.
What? Hey, you, Hermione! Art's just shouting frantically for Hermione.
No.
Hermione runs in from her office area and says, "Oh my, he has the Birkstone!
Get him!
Get him!
I'm gonna run up to them and be like, "It's fake. They're fake. They're not real."
Well, they're fake? Another person comes up with a Birkstone, and then another person comes up with a Birkstone.
Snape is selling them for 5 gold pieces. They're not real. They can't be real. I don't know. I don't know what happened.
And then Malphite comes up the stairs and says, "Oh, hey, Art, how's it going?
Hey, Malphite, where have you been?
You want a Birkstone? 5 gold pieces."
Nah.
No?
I'm good.
All right, I'm going to go back to my internship in Ember Peak with Dante, so I'm going to head that way now.
Art reaches out and try to grab some of his clothing real quick.
Okay, you want to roll dexterity?
I got a 12 plus 6, so it's 18.
Jeez.
With a 18, you grab his clothing with a firm grip, and you're able to stop him from running away.
Hey, man.
And he says,
sorry,
what?
just real quick, I had something to ask.
Oh, yeah.
I'm a little cold. Do you mind if I just take your shirt real quick, or your jacket?
You want to roll intimidation or persuasion?
Probably. I'm not trying to intimidate the guy.
Go ahead, do it persuasion.
All right, that's a 10.
You can have it for a gold piece.
I'm gonna kind of feel him and be like, "I don't know, man. He seems pretty cold."
Freezing.
Oh.
And give him advantage.
Yeah, go ahead and roll with advantage.
That's a 17 plus 2, 19.
Ooh, how about a silver piece?
Okay, fine.
He takes his head off and you give him a silver piece.
So
I don't think he needed the.
I have the hood. That's perfect.
Okay, yeah, you now have a hood.
That's perfect.
Is Snape still down? Because they went up the stairs.
Snape
right?
is still down there, yeah.
Yeah, so I didn't leave yet, so I'm gonna walk up to Snape. I walk up to Snape and I'm like, hey, Snape.
Hey, Loaf.
So,
Yeah, are you looking for a scroll? It has the 12 rules of Burke on it. It's only 5 silver pieces. We also have a Birkstone for 5 gold pieces. Are you interested?
what about the real Birkstone?
Oh, you think there's a real one? That's very clever. That's a little bit of a BS. Yeah.
I mean, okay, so if there was a real Birkstone, if it isn't BS, it could be BS, but if it wasn't BS, where would it be?
If it wasn't BS, I probably would have sold it to somebody who was interested in buying precious rocks.
Okay.
I'm walking back down.
But are you
back
interested in the
downstairs.
scroll? Okay, so you walk back down the stairs. Art, are you going to join down the stairs?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with them.
Okay, so you walk down with
Didn't
Yori.
need the-
You walk into the room. It has this pseudo castle aesthetic where it has wood floors. It has a little fire pit in the middle. It has multiple chairs surrounding the fire pit, and there's several different candles lying around on the floor. The walls have some very ornate paintings on them, and you see Snape in the center, kind of peddling different wares that he's selling. One is Birkstones for 5 gold pieces, and one is scrolls that contain the 12 rules of Birkstone Society for 5 silver pieces.
Hey, Yori, because I see him coming down. You have a better memory than I do. So who would be potentially interested in, stones if someone were to sell a hypothetical Birkstone, the real one? Because this guy says, hypothetically, it would be sold to someone who would purchase them, the stones. So do you know?
Is this within earshot of Snape or no?
Yeah, I don't want to.
Yeah, I'm pointing right at Snape. I'm making sure he knows that I'm just straight up, calling him out. Yeah. Yeah.
He just kind of puts his hands up and says, "Oh, I don't care.
Yeah.
Business is business." And he starts peddling more to different people in the room.
Was that not the real Birkstone that you held up at the beginning?
That is a real Birkstone, yeah. That's one of hundreds.
So are there multiple Berkstones, or is there
No.
still the Berkstone?
Oh,
like,
yeah. No.
a
They're all the
definitive-
Berkstones.
Uh-huh.
Here's one for 5 gold pieces if you're interested.
No.
I almost want to take it.
Like you want to purchase one?
I don't.
Would you like the scroll?
Oh, Art, we're gonna have. We're gonna. Where do you have the dagger, Art?
It's currently equipped. It's in like a sheath on my belt.
Wait. Just speaking, this is out of game. Are you asking him that right in front of the teacher? Like
No.
you just asked Art that though.
No,
He's like, "Hey,
sorry.
Art."
Sorry. Out of game.
Because it sounded like you just turned to the side.
I did.
Yori,
And
what,
just be
what
like,
did you
"Hey,
say,
Art."
Yori? Could you say that a little louder?
Oh no. I'm just wondering about his elven dagger,
Oh.
not any other type of dagger. Because
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah. And
yeah,
he turns back around and he's selling some more stuff to somebody else.
very softly, out of earshot. That weapon is contraband. Do not use it anywhere else.
Why do I have this in my belt?
It's
Dude.
contraband. I don't know. We'll talk about it later. God, I don't think we're gonna get anything out of here.
What are we doing?
I don't know. Do we want to buy a Berkstone?
And Snape hears
I mean-
interest, and Snape turns back around and says, "Hey, a Berkstone, 5 gold pieces."
Jesus.
You can find them in a cave on an island in the Haunted Isles. There's tons of them down there.
Oh, so it's just like obsidian.
And then there's also a scroll.
No, thanks.
These are pretty nice.
No, it's fine. I just pushed the scroll back and just
4 silver pieces for this scroll. It can teach you something new.
Are you talking to me?
I
Yeah, Art.
don't know.
No, I don't need a scroll. I'm good.
I'll take.
It has the 12 rules of the Berkstone Society.
I already graduated.
Do you at least want to read the rules?
You're in your internship. You definitely should read the rules, actually.
Have y'all read the rules?
Let's go ahead and have Art read the rules.
Oh, Lord.
Oh boy.
Okay. Great.
I remember the thing about the darkened weapons, but I don't remember anything else.
Some about respecting elders and
Here you go, Art. Here's one of the scrolls, but don't, here you go. Go ahead, read through it, see if you want to buy it.
Okay. It's kind of a tricky scroll. Okay. Okay, here it is. No, I don't want to start a free trial.
Are you sure? The
One.
free trial
Do
for
not-
the...
Okay, I'm gonna read the scroll now, Snape.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Okay.
Take your time.
Do
Oh, God.
not ever
Did you forget?
leave the door
Okay,
to
yeah,
the
good.
Snape rips it out of your hand and says, "Okay, you're done with the free trial. Yori, you want to read this for him?"
sorry, and I grab it. Sorry, Yori can't read.
No,
I'll
I
take
don't
it.
understand the issue.
Hey, look, can you read this to Art?
I don't want to.
Okay, how about I read you a couple of the more important ones?
Oh,
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
I hand it back.
Okay, so here's some of the more important ones. Always tell the truth. That's rule number 5. Number 6 is no stealing except from pirates.
Like Stormhawk.
No, Sturmhond's actually more of a privateer. That's not important. And number 11, do not cause a zombie apocalypse. And number 12 is never touch a darkened weapon.
Oh, it says touch.
I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Since this says always tell the truth, is that applying to you as well?
Yes, that is applying to me as well.
So are you telling the truth that these are legitimately the only Berkstones, or there's an actual Berkstone that has some actual, value to it? Not these cheap knockoffs of Berkstones, right?
These are not... There was never a real one.
There's never a real one, like a real Berkstone.
No. Never.
So this is all just a marketing thing?
Yeah, it's kind of a pyramid scheme, if you will.
Oh,
Do I believe him?
Go ahead and roll insight.
Ooh.
I love that half of these are legitimately things that we've already done.
Yeah. That's a 16.
You can tell he's lying.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Objection.
okay.
Yeah, so there's tons of Berkstones. It's not like a real a thing. There's only one of. These are all Berkstones.
I don't believe you. Where's the real Berkstone?
I think if I had a real one, I would have sold it.
Who'd you sell it to? You have to tell the truth.
That's clever. That's clever. I sold it to Dante.
To Dante.
To Dante?
Professor Dante, yes.
What's Dante want with it?
So Dante likes the precious stones. He likes to, melt them down and use them in his forge.
Oh no.
Is it Dante's
Okay.
Inferno? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, that's actually the name of his shop.
I'm smart.
Oh,
That's the name of his forge inside of Ember Peak.
okay.
So I love that I still have a scroll of literacy in my bag.
I'm gonna help you read one of these days, buddy.
I read great. What are you talking about? I
Yeah.
was thinking about giving it to you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I guess we'll go see Dante then. Guys good with that?
So I guess as far as like the Birkstones, does he just have some lying around like that he's not looking at? Like if I wanted to just like,
It's just obsidian.
He has a little counter in front of him, and they're all inside the counter, and he's behind the counter. So
okay.
there don't appear to be any less like lying around that would be within reach.
Okay. Because he's borderline like a pirate, so I don't feel bad for stealing from him, right? Not breaking any rules there. He's basically a thief himself. Anyway, it's okay. We'll just leave then. I'm not going to try to steal or anything. So.
What do you guys want to do next?
I'm gonna pull Yori aside real quick. So hey, why don't we just go back to the old spot real quick? We need to talk.
Actually, maybe we should buy a Birkstone because it doesn't. What's her name? Hermione want one, so then we can just get money.
I don't think
giving her a
she's.
Birkstone.
I don't think she's gonna buy it from you at a game. I think you'd be getting it for her.
You
out of
give
the
it to her
kindness
as
of
a
your own
promissory.
heart.
I'd be willing to buy one, but I'm gonna keep it if I do.
Oh.
I'm gonna
She
buy
also
one from
had
Snape.
one last episode, and
I
she
mean, we
threw it
can-
on the ground, right, and shattered it.
We could always go back because it's not like he's going to stop selling them in the future.
No, I'm buying a Birkstone right now.
All right, whatever. I mean, do it.
5 gold. Here you go, Snape.
Do whatever you
I
want.
want a Birkstone.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Severus
Here
Snape.
is your Birkstone, and he gives you a Birkstone.
Mr. Moneybags over here just blowing his stuff on crap.
Yeah.
His money on just buying a bunch of crap with his money.
How did Art at one point in time have the most money in the party?
Did you?
I did. I had 30 gold pieces.
I had 40 something.
No. Where'd all
My
your money go?
cheapness has failed me as a. Oh, it's worth 5 silver pieces of black crystal.
Oh no. I knew it was just a piece of obsidian.
Yeah, I was like,
Wait.
I'm not buying it at all. Yeah.
That's funny.
Well, I guess we're going back to the secret hideout.
Yeah, we need to have a conversation.
Okay.
So you guys get back to the top of the stairs, and Hermione says, "Did you guys find the Birkstone? Are they all fakes?"
They're all fakes. Snape said he sold it to Dante.
Dante. Oh, from the professor.
Yeah,
Oh no,
that's what I said.
that's not good. Well, you guys gonna go buy it back?
I don't know about buying it, but yeah, we're gonna get it back.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Sorry, love. Not to steal your limelight.
It's fine, I guess. We aren't buying it though. I do agree with that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, we're not gonna buy it.
We kind of still need it to
I mean, no, we'll still get it. It's
get
just-
into the Shadow Temple.
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
Okay.
Hermione, you know about the Shadow Temple?
Yeah. Did I not tell you about the Shadow Temple?
I don't think you did.
No, I don't believe so.
I've never been there. I've just read about it. But I think it's where the black smoke is coming from.
Interesting.
Wait,
What book did you read it out of? Or what source of information? Is it in the library? Is
Yeah.
there like a text in there?
Yeah. People
Wait,
like
did
to
you-
talk in the library, and I kind of listen in.
Did you eavesdrop or did you read it?
A mixture of both.
Okay. Interesting.
I've read about the Shadow Temple, and like by itself, I kind of heard people talk about how the Birkstone was going to be the key to it, which is why the Birkstone Society, was kind of formed. But if the original Birkstone is missing, then that's a problem.
So wait, why are you interested in the Shadow Temple anyways to begin with? Like what's there that you want to see or,
I started researching it because I heard that the adults were doing a lot of research on it, and that's because like the black smoke is starting to kind of culminate and it's starting to spread over to Burke, and it's getting a lot darker outside a lot sooner. And the black smoke is kind of the cause. If you go out and start traveling, especially if you're flying, you'll notice that black smoke is really causing a disruption in the atmosphere.
Why wouldn't you just tell us that from the get-go?
Yeah, wasn't one
the
of
main
our
reason?
missions to find the source of the black smoke?
Yeah, I wanted you to find the Shadow Temple so that we could, with the Burke Stone, and we could go inside and fix it.
So couldn't you have consolidated those two parts together and just informed us that right from the get-go?
Mm-hmm.
I've been spending some time studying about it, especially last night when I was doing all the studying about the Bergstone Society and the meeting times. I kind of found out about the Shadow Temple yesterday, so I forgot to mention it to you this morning.
Okay.
I apologize.
Wait,
All right,
coming
yeah.
from the Haunted Isles?
Yeah, so south of Burke is the Haunted Isles. There's a couple different islands there. And the city Smearensburg is there.
But that's not where the Shadow Temple is, according to my map.
You have a map of the Shadow Temple? Can I see?
I have a
Where is it?
page that kind of sort of looks like the map, the map of Burke.
Oh. Can you show me?
Yeah.
You show her the third page of the book. Interesting.
Yeah. So
Huh?
Oh,
it looks like
Oh, the Spirit Temple is in Blackthorn City.
it's in Blackthorn.
Is in Blackthorn City. So that Forest
Oh.
Temple must be
In the Ilex Forest.
somewhere in the Ilex Forest.
Yeah.
And then the water, I don't know about the Water Temple. The fire, that could be Mount Doom over there.
in Mahogany.
Oh, not Ember Peak, but Mount Doom.
Oh.
Yeah, that could be Mount Doom over there. The fire. Maybe there's a temple in the middle of Mount Doom or on Doom Islands or something.
That sounds right.
And then the Shadow Temple is south of Burke. I think it's in the Haunted Isles, which is south of Burke.
Isn't the Forest Temple usually the one you go to first? I'm just,
Yeah, and there was a book that I read once called the Ocarina of Adventures, and they started in the Forest Temple. Maybe that's a good place that you guys can start and learn how these temples work.
We could go there and then head towards the Water Temple and go to Count Deku's castle.
I heard the Water Temple's a headache, though, from what I've been told.
We don't have to go to the Water Temple. I just think we should go to Count Deku.
I think I have a book about the Water Temple. You guys want to see the book about the Water
Yeah,
Temple?
I'll
that I
read
have?
it for us.
Sure.
Yeah, pass it over.
Loaf, can you
No.
help?
Why? Listen, I'll read it.
We'll help you out later, bud.
do
We'll let you read it
you want
later.
me to read it, or we'll just read it later, right?
Yeah, we can just read it later. But I think this will help. You guys can have it.
Cool, thank you.
And she hands you a book. She does not hand it to Art. She hands it to
I'll take it.
I don't
Loaf.
know why.
I'll take it since he has so much stuff. Why do you have so much stuff?
That in his bag, yeah. It's a lot.
It's ridiculous.
You can't see anything.
Shoving it,
Like,
I'm just shoves it in, just
We're going to clean that up
puts it
later.
in.
Yeah, so what do you think the next mission that you guys want to do is? Do you think you want to go look for the Shadow Temple? Do you want
We
maybe
could.
to go to Blackthorn Library and look for books on Sturmhond? And his one piece of treasure?
Oh God. Let's just do a raise of hands. Locate or let's just say it, not raise of hands. That's stupid. Locate Doom Island. Anybody? I point at Art. I point at Yori.
What do you
Anyone
wanna do?
go to Doom Island? What do I want to do? Whatever the collective wants to do. Anybody? Doom
You know
Island.
what I want to do?
What?
We should go check out the Golgari Badlands, and on our way, we can stop at Count Deku's castle and see if he can lift the curse from you.
Okay, yeah. Let's go do that.
Ooh, Loaf, you're cursed.
Yeah, I've been for a while.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Loaf's cursed?
Loaf's cursed.
Yeah, I've been cursed for a while. I can't use magic missile.
You can't use magic
Oh
missile.
my gosh, that's
Oh,
upsetting.
yeah. I forgot about that.
Out of game. That's why I got Mind Spike, because it's also hacks. I can just still hit them.
Okay.
Okay, so it sounds like the Golgari Badlands might be a great place for you guys to start, and maybe you just go straight to Count Deku's castle.
Yeah.
I know he's kind of a friendly guy. It's kind of mixed. He's a vampire, so the vampires are very unpredictable. He oftentimes likes to break people's curses, but he also might scare you to death.
I think
Not the death, but you know what I mean.
I think he was the one who cursed Loaf inadvertently.
Yes, I believe.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So then one way you could break the curse is by killing him.
Well, I'm not going to rule that out, but if we can avoid, not killing him, then we can do that too.
Our party strictly abhors murder.
Yep.
And Art kind of side-eyes Ori.
It's just a vampire. They can't be that strong.
I mean...
Yeah, okay, all right.
She's right.
Yeah.
I threw down with Buffy.
Fair.
Oh, Buffy the Human Slayer.
Yeah.
Oh, she's a sweetheart.
What?
Yeah, okay.
She was going to cook Loaf, so...
She was going to do what?
I almost had to slice her wing off, but for some reason, the god of this land told me I couldn't.
The GM decided that you couldn't slice a wing off, but then, a couple episodes later, you can murder the partner.
Yeah, exactly. Makes sense.
That's okay. Yeah, never mind. That's not important. Let's not talk about that anymore. It was like an E for everyone podcast, and now it's a T for teen. That's okay. Not a big deal. Where are we?
Just wait till we start chewing on shrooms.
What were we talking about? I forgot.
Just wait till we start chewing on shrooms.
Did you just say that you were going to eat some shrooms?
No, that's what Clark said.
Is Art canonically eating shrooms right now?
No. I'm saying just wait till we start chewing on some shrooms. That rating's going to have to go up.
Oh, I understand. Oh, I'm lucky. Okay. I'm like, a purple shroom? We're eating it? Yes, let's do it.
Oh, no.
I don't have a shroom in my inventory.
You're right.
It's a hallucinogen, right? I mean, why don't we concoct something so if we ever have to slip it into somebody's drink, not, okay, it wouldn't be for any good reason, technically. It would always be for a bad reason. But I'm just saying, if we have to, do something sneaky,
We have a pot in the hideout. That we could,
Are we not in the hideout?
cook up some potions.
We definitely walked into the hideout.
Oh, you're definitely in the hideout.
Wait a second.
Oh. She definitely still whispered it, canonically.
Okay.
She's like, yeah, there's a pot right over here. We could stir up some potions. You guys have a recipe book. Was there anything that you guys wanted to cook?
I don't think we have the ingredients.
Let me see what
could
the
go to
recipes
Aaron's,
are
though.
again.
I mean, we've got potions of healing and stuff.
You got all kinds of potions at
We
this
got
point.
stuff everywhere.
Let's do a quick bag check. Everyone. Bag check. Okay. Starting with Art. Are you still wearing your infinity hose?
Yeah, it's on my belt. Leave me alone.
On your belt. Okay. We're going to move this to the equipped items then, because you're wearing it.
It's kind of. It's on my belt. Whatever.
Bring to
I mean,
the board.
everything
Is your
is
belt.
technically being worn because, it's a bag. And, what?
So this bag is right here. This is being worn in the equipped.
Don't move that.
And that, everything. Oh.
What?
Nothing.
In your bag is the Horn of Music, which is a medium item,
Yes.
which is 10 size points. You get the Scroll of Literacy is probably small. The Dragon Ball is probably in your bag. It's probably small. Dagger is small. Eye Patch is small. You have 2 potions, which are both small. So you're plenty under the... You have a longbow. So that's like strapped to your back.
Yeah.
And you have a shield in one hand, a dagger in the other, and then a spanking spoon in the other.
No, the dagger's on my belt as well.
The dagger's on your belt. So on the infinity hose.
There are places to strap weapons on my person. I'm not, my hands are free when I'm walking around normally, right?
Okay, that's fair. And you're wearing a helmet, steel mail, berserker greaves. You're good. That seems plenty good. Loaf, with your enigma of stuff going on in your bag,
What's wrong with it?
you got... you have
Stop.
a full bottle of ink. You have half a bottle of red thorn potion. You have a pot of potty
I
with
forgot about
2
the
things
pot
of healing
potty.
potion in it.
Oh my gosh. What?
You have a potion of healing. You have another potion of healing.
What?
You have...
Oh
We're gonna
my
move the
gosh, there's
dingleberry
more.
over here. We're gonna move this over there. This rare candy we're gonna shrink to match over here. This can be small as well. The antitoxin can go over here as well. That's also small. You have a small bag. You have a spell book. You have a red coin.
The small bag will get you there.
Your easy oven is probably in the hideout, right?
Yeah,
It's probably over here in the kitchen now.
Yeah, the kitchen. All right.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Lug it around
just,
an
like,
easy oven
filling
on
out-
top of. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're basically college students at this point. We have to have a toaster oven.
Yes, that's true. You have the mana potion as well.
I don't think I have enough potions right now.
You also have a gold potion.
Dude.
So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 small items. A medium item.
See, the one thing I'm
Tiny,
thinking
small.
is
Are you wearing the badge?
Yeah, why not? I'm not. Yeah, whatever. I mean, one thing I do know is if we can get our we got to find out the dragon's diet, then find out what gets the dragon blocked up. Okay, blocked up like days, because that means it's gonna just and keep feeding him, and then give him the gold potion. Then you're gonna get maximum output for the gold. But we need to wait till the dragon's like a large dragon first.
We're gonna spend a whole episode trying to make a dragon poop.
I've been thinking of all the angles that this gold potion can work.
The dingleberry has to be what will stop that dragon up.
Oh god.
Oh my gosh. I think that's the hardest I've laughed so far during this whole thing.
That is fantastic.
Okay, so that's 2 medium items, which means that's 10 points each. That's 20, and then it's 8, 9, 10 small items, which are 2 points each. So that's I'd say 10 small items. Yeah, that's 40 size points. Your max is 52. And then you have 1 hollow shroom, 1 dingleberry, 1 dragon scale, 4 rations, 1 torch, 1 boozle bean, 1 kiwi, 1 swole shroom, 1 arcane shroom, 1 quipper scale. Those are all probably small items. Sorry, no, tiny items. Rations and torch is probably small. But yeah, you're probably right at 53.
So he's good?
But I think he's good. I think he's good with the microwave being dropped off at the hideout.
Heck yeah.
I just shoved
amazing.
everything in there.
So Yori has a magic compass. That's probably a small item. An echo stone. That's a small item. An animate doll is probably a medium
Yeah,
item.
we're going to talk about that too, by the way.
Talk about what?
Kind of creepy.
We can do it later.
Read the animate doll. What is it? Let me see it. Okay, animate doll is an active unit that can crawl short distances and cast vicious mockery at a very short range. Wait, was this the one we weren't there for?
Yes, this was his one shot.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
He has collected a couple items from.
Oh,
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, I didn't notice either. He also has a rare candy. He's got mana potion, potion of healing. He's got the ink. He got a Dragon Ball.
Why do y'all both have ink?
Map of Mahogany, map of Rockfall, map of Echo City, map of Blackthorn City, Book of Darkness, small bag, and a medallion.
I want a small bag. Where'd y'all get that?
The
Your boozle beans.
They're boozle beans.
Oh.
You have a small bag too, bro.
Yeah.
Here's a small bag.
Yeah.
You had boozle
Yeah.
beans too. Yeah.
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 Keep my
yeah.
bag.
Yeah. And then
Wait a
Yori,
second.
you also have 4 oranges, 4 rations, a devil fruit, 1 arcane shroom, 3 boozle beans, and a black crystal. And then on your person, you have black hood, midget mail, tracker badge, eye of the tiger, 2 gauntlets, and a skillet of death.
These black hoods are broken, by the way. Just giving up the +1 to your charisma score. It's awesome.
Yeah, it's kinda nuts.
It's a random item.
Actually, speaking of, do you want your eye patch?
Do I want my eye patch?
Yes.
I mean, I'm
'Cause
not.
I want your eye patch.
I'm not wearing it, and there's not it's just going to give you -2 to your wisdom, which I guess doesn't matter for you.
Oh, thanks.
You have 2 eyes. You have to pluck out an eye to get the +1 to your charisma.
I was considering it, but I'd like the eye patch, please.
You can have my eye patch. That's fine. I don't need it,
Cool.
and it's been sitting in my inventory. So
Yes.
But yeah, your bag is also good, Yori. It's probably close.
Also, DM, over
Yeah.
several long rests, could I carve out the inner of the skull and turn it into a helmet?
Yeah, I'm fine with that. Give it a couple episodes.
that's
Wait,
sick.
Cool.
How big is the skull? Wait, what skull is it again? Is it
Skull
the
fossil. Cubone.
skull fossil?
The cubone skull.
Okay, gotcha. Yeah, all
I
right.
want to wear it.
That's right. It's a cube.
I've been meaning to ask that, and I keep forgetting.
We can say canonically in probably 2 sessions that you can wear it.
That's cool.
Cool.
You're going to
Thank
look like a legit warlock.
Bag check is complete. We can move on. What do you guys want to do? Where do you guys want to go?
Okay. first off, Mr. Yori, please take the stand.
Yes, sir.
What the heck is up with this dagger?
So, I don't know.
What do you mean
I
you
have
don't
nothing
know?
to do with that. I mean, we found that randomly, and it's contraband.
Okay,
We can leave
who's
it
we?
here.
Who is we?
Who's we? We all found it. I
No.
didn't find that.
No.
Yes.
Just for confirmation purposes, this was in a medium bag in the hideouts when y'all.
Oh, when we got there?
Yes.
The cap
Oh,
and
it
the dagger were
was.
in the medium bag.
Why was it just here? So, okay, did the weapon make you kill? I mean, okay,
Do
is
not-
Hermione gone?
Hermione's still there.
Okay, hey,
Do you want her to leave? She
Hermione,
can.
I need you to go. We got some
Oh.
stuff to talk about. Guys,
Yeah,
stuff.
yeah.
Sorry.
You guys go ahead and make a decision, and then I can help you out with any preparations for it.
Okay.
I'll be out there in the kitchen area.
Thank you. Okay. Did the dagger make you kill Doofenshmirtz?
No,
Why did you kill
I-
Doofenshmirtz?
because he had the girl.
You legitimately just killed him for that reason alone?
Yes, she was a missing girl.
Sorry, that's such a sorry.
That's a big character change, Yori.
I'm sorry.
I mean, you see where I'm struggling? You understand?
Sure.
I did find it quite surprising, actually. I didn't really expect you to go just, stab somebody like that.
I just had a gut feeling that she was back there.
I mean, we could have knocked him out, or.
That would have just prolonged the issue, though.
Oh, okay. So you just figure you just get rid of the problem. Just there's no reason for law or enforcement. You just take matter into your own hands. That's basically the gist of what I'm gathering from all this.
Hey, I have a question.
What's that?
So, have you figured out who your patron is yet?
What does that have to do with anything?
It has to do with everything.
What do you mean?
You worship some sort of deity, right?
I don't worship anything. I get my powers from Elon Musk. He's my patron.
Who's Elon Musk? Wait a second. What? We know that person.
he's
He's the owner of
the boxing
Tesla,
guy.
SpaceX, and
Stop.
X.
You get out of here.
He's the boxing guy.
Elon Musk was in Mahogany Town in the Mad Lions, and he was the guy who was the sponsor for Yori and the fight against
Okay.
The Rock.
He introduced himself as my patron.
Oh yeah, that's right.
So that has nothing to do with you murdering? This is just very odd.
No, yeah, nothing to do with it.
So, Loaf, are you cool with this?
Okay, so maybe he could give us a warning next time and a reason maybe that he's gonna murder someone, so we're not surprised. Would you be all right with that if next time he's just like, "Hey,
I mean-
Art/Loaf"?
And then
I
Hermione
really am-
opens the door and says, I agree with Loaf. I think I think it's kind of like a team effort. If you guys are working together, you definitely need to warn them first.
Hey, Hermione,
Yeah?
it's not good to eavesdrop.
Oh,
So-
you're right. My apologies. I'll get out of here. I'll get out of
Yeah.
here.
Okay.
And she closes the door again. I'm going to go back to the library and look for some books on the Golgari Badlands.
Okay, so we'll know where you are. Okay, cool. So Loaf, we're gonna overlook the murder.
It wasn't murder.
so-
He was blatantly in the wrong.
Okay, so I guess the
Dude,
way
murder.
we're gonna look at this in this way. So, all right, I think everyone deserves a second chance. Everyone, even Yori. I know it's hard to believe, Art. Even
Okay,
Yori
okay.
deserves one single second chance. That's why it's called the second, not the third chance.
Okay.
I know it seems a little. You might feel uncomfortable around him, but if he promises to maybe give us a heads up next time, so we're a little more prepared,
That'll help.
Sure.
be helpful, right?
Sure.
So, yeah,
Okay, yeah.
Let's just not go stabbing people out of the blue. Give us a heads up next time.
Yeah. Also, why did
Sure.
you give me the dagger after you murdered somebody with it?
You said you wanted it.
No, that is not okay. No, sir.
I was just trying to give it back. I told you I'd give it back. I
You
just needed it.
said you needed the dagger. Why did you need
Yeah.
the dagger to kill Doofenshmirtz?
Unironically, out of character, it has nothing to do with the dagger. I was going to take one of the regular ones out of the storage, but we found that really cool one, so I wanted to kill him with that.
For
Jeez.
real? It was accidental.
It was accidental. 100%.
So now
Or
I'm
maybe
just
it
left
wasn't.
with the murder weapon.
Yeah.
Just
we
straight
could,
up.
we could leave it in the storage.
I mean,
You have your bow
I don't think we should leave it somewhere.
in the secret hideout where we found it.
No, I'm gonna.
Look,
Mm.
as much as I love this conversation, guys, okay, let's just run through it. Yori has stabbed Doofenshmirtz. He's dead. It's in the past. Doofenshmirtz is now a part of some brew, so, we're not going to go there probably for the next week
Yeah,
or two, because
let's not go over there.
Can't go there.
let's avoid that.
Yeah, if
you
we need
didn't like
potions, we'll
it.
go to PS2 and Mahogany.
Yeah. So we'll just sweep that under the rug, call it
Okay.
a
Okay.
whoopsie.
You're right, Loaf.
whoopsie.
You're so right. Okay.
Big old whoopsie, and we'll go to Golgari Badlands and find out what's over there, and
Okay.
get
Okay.
so I can get rid of my curse, and we
You're
can make some money too.
That is top priority. You're right. Also,
Yeah.
hey, what's up with that doll? It's kind of creeped me out.
I haven't pulled it out of my bag. Have you been going through my stuff?
I always go through your stuff. What are you talking about,
Why are you going through my stuff?
dude?
Stay on my stuff.
Okay.
Okay, so are you guys leaning towards the Golgari Badlands? You want to go towards the Count Deku's castle? You do potentially have some dragons that you could ride and get directly to somewhere if you didn't want to walk through the forest.
Full transparency, since y'all are asking for that, I do think we should kill Count Deku. That's the only way we're going to release the curse.
I mean,
All right. So okay, Art. I guess this is the new Yori, so we're just gonna
so
kill
so
people now.
this is what we do. We've
Yeah.
graduated.
Yeah,
Apparently, you've got a license
well,
to kill.
At least he's being honest enough to tell us now in advance, so no
I'm-
surprises.
All
I
I'm
guess.
saying is I'm sleeping on your side of the room from now on.
I mean, that's
I'm not
that's-
going to kill you guys. I don't have a reason to kill you guys. I'm telling you, Doofenshmirtz kidnapped a child. Are y'all kidnapping children in your spare time?
No.
Yeah, no. But what if I accidentally cook your steak a medium well? Are you gonna kill
Yeah.
me then?
No,
Oh,
that's fine.
I
I
wouldn't
don't
let
care.
him. Don't worry about it, Loaf. Don't worry about it. I would not let him kill you.
But okay. Golgari Badlands probably gonna kill him because
Yeah.
Yori
Well,
wants to.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yori's going. Let's just put it this way: Yori's going to kill him. We're just going to have to deal with it. So
Yeah, I mean,
So-
it's one thing to be
Y'all
underhanded
asked
and be
for-
crafty and maybe I don't know, trick him into doing something. That's an option, maybe.
that.
Or
I mean,
we could just stab him in the throat.
let's just
That's
go
how
at
they
it.
go.
No, yeah.
You know what? You know what? Let's
I
just go get.
specifically
Let's just
want
go
to
kill.
kill him.
Let's just go kill.
Yep. We're
Let's
just
do it.
gonna rip them to shreds. Let's do
Yep,
it. Yeah,
let's go.
That's what Yori wants.
To the Golgari Badlands.
Okay, so what's the plan on transportation?
I mean, I'm absolutely riding my dragon, whether or not that's hovering over them as they walk or not. That's what I'm
He
doing.
can't fly, can he?
He can
Yeah,
fly.
he can.
He totally can.
Oh, he can?
Yes.
Oh,
How about y'all just give your rare candies to your dragons? We can all fly there.
Because I want a tracker class.
It's fair.
So, so I can't just ride on the back of his dragon, right? With
Nope.
my dragon,
It's a
too
small
heavy.
dragon, yeah.
Too heavy.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to be. This is out of character. I don't think that he could carry Loaf. Loaf's really big.
Loaf counts as two people.
Loaf's
It's valid.
really big.
It is pretty valid, yeah.
Out again, Loaf could ride a small dragon.
All right, I'm going to. I'm good with the boulder class because that's what I wanted anyway. So I'm just gonna feed him a rare candy as well.
Okay.
So,
So you feed Crumble a rare candy. A little explosion with little fireworks. I'll have a little nice sound effect. Beep, 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 beep.
While you've got it up, I'll also feed mine to the Sea Shocker. There's no reason for me to hold up the group.
There you go.
Peer pressure.
we're bound to find another rare candy down the road, right?
That's also true. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Jardigon's crazy.
1d20
Ooh.
plus 1. Dang.
Oh,
Why
man,
is yours
here's
so
some-
much meaner? Holy crap. 1d20 plus 1 piercing? What? 3d6 lightning?
Oh my gosh, and it's so fast.
So one thing worth noting
What?
is on specific attacks can have double attack, which means that attack can be used twice in one combat. Some dragons will have double attack as part of their attribute, not the attack's attribute. those dragons can use any of their actions twice.
Whoa!
But your Sea Stalker specifically has double attack on the bite.
On the bite. So he can do basically 2d8, but they're two
Correct.
separate attacks.
Yep.
2 heads. I see.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Precisely.
That's insane.
All the dragons are small.
3d6.
All the dragons fly.
Holy crap.
And they all deal a decent chunk of damage.
Yeah.
There's definitely no slackers here at level
So
1.
what
Yeah,
does the
Rumblehorns.
rough skin imply? Like if they damage him, do they get damaged in return, or how's that
Yeah.
work?
So it's like a Pokemon ability, right?
That is a Pokemon ability. Rough Skin is units take 5 damage when hitting this dragon with an unarmed melee attack. So
Oh, okay.
doesn't count as like swords, but it does count bites and punches.
What if Jardigon like runs through people?
Or what if I were to like push him in like his face into the dragon? Would his face then take the 5?
Yeah.
Okay.
As long as their body touches Crumble in some way. That's insane. That's
What
a
was
pretty...
your question, David?
Does title give my dragon a swim speed?
So yes, tidal means your dragon has an equivalent speed in the water and in the sky.
That's amazing.
Cool.
Most dragons can't swim in general.
I think I'm out of bologna in the fridge.
Okay, so you've all fed your rare candies to your dragons. They're all level 1 dragons now. Do you guys want to go ahead and just start flying in the general vicinity of the Golgari Badlands?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Y'all start to leave, and you fly over top of the outskirts of Burke. You follow this river line. You see some camps just all spread out through the different areas. And you fly over a forest that is a very orange forest. There's lots of yellow, red, and orange trees. Let's go ahead and roll a random encounter.
Oh, crap.
Go ahead and roll a d20 for me, Loaf.
I am rolling now. I got a 13.
As you're flying, you do see some other people flying in the distance, but they seem to be heading south towards the ruins of Alf, and you could completely bypass them if you chose to do so.
That's weird.
So they are both riding a much larger dragon than you guys are riding, and it is a dragon primarily made of bones, and it looks like it's like missing its flesh, and it looks rather large. And the people there on the dragons, you can tell, are wearing like kind of black hoods, and there's like a giant saddle on the back of the dragon, and they have lots of stuff.
Oh, crap. We didn't get saddles.
Oh, y'all didn't get saddles.
We didn't get saddles.
Do y'all want to say that you canonically bought saddles for your small dragons for 1 gold piece?
I'm buying one
That's
on
fine.
our way out.
Yep.
Yeah, I guess,
better.
yeah. Or we're just going to be holding on for our dear lives. Abrasion is going to be
Yeah.
Yeah,
Do you want to
just
hold on
kidding.
for your dear life, Loaf, or do you want to pay the 1 gold piece?
up to... Because I'm so cheap. Wouldn't the rough skin hold me to him a little better?
Oh my gosh.
It might hurt
That's
you.
fair, but you might also take some damage as you
Yeah, just getting beat. Yeah,
You
all right, I'll
definitely take
it.
damage.
I'll just take a saddle. It's fine.
Okay.
I'll
Let's
buy
say-
a saddle.
I don't think Loaf's desire for money outweighs his desire for not being hurt.
Arrive on location. I'm just like laying there, bloodied and beaten, just like
Okay.
convulsion.
So you guys
You've got enough potions of healing. You'll be all right.
completely fly over this orange forest, and you keep flying northward towards the Badlands. And as you approach the Badlands, you start to see a castle coming into the distance. The castle is quite large, quite elaborate, and you guys start to approach it. And behind the castle, you can tell that there is just like swamp. The entire Golgari Badlands area that you can see, there is no grass. It is all just like mush. There are dead trees. Every tree that you see in past the castle is completely dead. They have no leaves. And you can tell that the area is just like menacing in general.
It's Badland.
How tall is this castle? If you had to say in meters.
That's a great question. I have no idea.
In meters. In meters.
It's a tall building, and in the front portion of the building, there is a large courtyard that is walled in, and you guys could land in the courtyard. You could land outside of the courtyard. There's a gate at the front of the castle. The castle itself definitely still has greenery out front. It has like bushes and flowers and other just natural things.
I'd like to stop in front so that we can like gather some sticks and kind of sharpen them, you know, like a vampire stake.
Yeah.
Okay, so y'all want to stop near some of these trees over here, maybe, and try to sharpen some sticks?
Yeah.
Get some stakes ready, yeah.
Go ahead and everybody roll survival and to see how well you can make some wooden stakes.
What I'm gonna do,
Okay.
I don't know why. I just feel compelled to get 2 sticks and tie one vertically and one horizontally, but I don't
Make
know
it a cross.
why. I don't know what
Make
it's
it a
for, but I just
crucifix.
feel like it would, be a weapon or a tool against the vampire.
Okay.
I rolled a 15.
I got
So-
a 16.
Nice.
So I don't know if I need survival to make a cross that, for
No,
some
you
reason
can
I
make a
feel
cross,
compelled.
but I'll make it relatively clear that's not gonna do anything for you. I'm not gonna play that game with the vampires. You both have wooden stakes.
Can I do it again to give one to Loaf, or did you roll already?
I was just joking around, but
All right, you can roll again if you want to make another.
I'll make another one, yeah. That is a 15.
I'm gonna make another one too. I got a dirty 20.
we have a lot of
Awesome.
wooden stakes then.
You got some wooden stakes now.
Yeah.
Could maybe try to like use my mage hand to like sneak up on him and just stab him with the wooden stake if we decide to do this whole killing bit, Maybe so he
I
doesn't
mean,
see it coming.
ooh, wait a second.
You do plan to kill him anyway, right?
Can I would like to try to fashion my wooden stakes into wooden arrows.
Ooh. You want to make some
Wood-tipped arrows.
wood-tipped arrows. Ooh. You're gonna need a good roll for that one to do just out in the wild.
Come on, baby. 11 plus 5, 16.
You have some wood-tipped arrows.
Let's go.
Nice.
So
You want to do like 3 wood-tipped arrows? I think that's reasonable.
Yeah, I think that's reasonable. Lord knows I like to miss. Iffy wood-tipped arrows, great. That's wonderful.
Okay, so you guys now seem a little more prepped. You have some wooden stakes, some iffy wood-tipped arrows, and
Does Loaf have a stake with him?
I think you gave him
and
one
apparently
of
a useless cross that I do not know the reason for it, but I felt it would do something. But I can't
It's a holy
apparently
symbol.
the holy I just felt that was for some reason applicable, but I guess I was wrong.
this ain't your regular D&D podcast.
This is your regular dude.
So y'all have landed. You're outside of the castle.
Does it look like there's any like fortifications that would be used like to keep intruders out, like anything that we can
There's a
visibly
gate.
well besides
he said there's a gate.
besides a gate, like I'm talking about like, station guards or some kind of
There are no guards,
okay.
but there are some crows and some bats that you can see hanging around and sitting in different places. The travel that you've taken thus far was probably a majority of the day, so it is getting close to dusk. So it's probably like 5 p.m. or so.
Hey guys, do we want to fight a vampire at night?
I don't think so.
Probably not a good idea.
You want to take a little short rest real quick?
A short rest or a long rest?
I don't know. Which is best?
A short is only an hour.
Well, let's do a long rest then.
Yeah, we want to wait until the next morning.
We're gonna go to sleep.
Gosh.
Yeah, we can set up camp like at the edge of the forest. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, so y'all take a nice long rest. You heal back
Siesta.
up. You all your spell slots back. You guys wake back up when you want to wake up. At the crack of dawn? Were there any shifts going on throughout the night?
I'd be willing to take the first shift to kind of keep watch.
Yeah, I'll take the second. That's fine. And then Yori, you're gonna take the third, right?
No.
Loaf shouldn't have to do it.
What do you mean? I need a full
He
rest.
needs his rest.
I am pretty exhausted, to be honest. It's been a
You don't
long-
have
it's
any
been a long
levels of
Alright.
exhaustion.
I'll take his turn too then.
Okay.
Whatever.
All right. So noble.
Couldn't we like have some of the dragons be on a shift to watch too?
Yeah.
Like, hey, dragon,
Yeah.
can you just look out and not let things
Yeah.
murder us?
Use our tools.
Yeah. Like, yes, that's the way to phrase it. Yeah, why can't we just have the dragons be on the lookout for my shift?
Because they're EP.
Yeah, but I mean, he only said part of the day. Like, how often? Wait, Do we even know how long dragons have to sleep per day? How often do
Your
they?
dragon is especially tired, bro.
I think it's fair to say that dragons
Why-
sleep about as much as humans, and that, yeah, your dragon is probably a lot more tired than the rest of them.
I don't know where you come up with that. There's no reason to.
All right, so you guys are outside of the vampire castle. You've had a nice long rest. There was no meaningful encounters over the night.
All right, so how do
Cool.
we want to get in there, guys? What's the plan?
Do we want to check out the gate, or do we just want to fly over and head to the front door?
Do you think that would be? I mean, we could try that. I don't do. It's daytime, so I mean, there's probably still something out over there that could, it would see us flying over. But I mean, sure.
He's probably sleeping.
Yeah. Do you think
It
there's
is the
only
middle of the day.
one person in this entire castle?
I think so. It's Count Deku's castle, right?
Okay.
I
Well, all
hi-
right.
highly
Fine.
doubt.
Let's just. Yeah, that sounds like a great idea. Let's go. Let's get the dragon and
Oh, no.
fly over because there's only one potential person in this entire castle.
Yeah.
Yep, let's do it. I get on.
He's
I
right.
get on the dragon. Hey, let's go fly over because Yori just wants to hurry up and stab this guy, and then I just take
What
off.
do you?
I just start.
What do you
flying.
want to do, Loaf?
I'm already flying off
So
over
Loaf
the.
is flying off, and are the other two following?
Art is
Yeah, I'm
with
trying-
Loaf for sure.
Okay, so it sounds like the whole crew is probably going to go ahead and fly over the wall and land inside of the gated area.
Are we landing? I thought we were just kind of getting a general idea of what we're facing.
What is Loaf doing? Loaf was leading the charge.
Yori just saying, "Hey, let's just fly over." I guess Loaf was just like, "Okay, all right, let's just do
I
it."
asked if you wanted to check it out or if you wanted to fly over, and you're like, "Yeah, let's just do it."
Well, yeah,
So it
because I
sounds like
took it
Loaf
as
has
like
landed.
no. Let's just say I'm flying. I don't know, like 30, 40 feet above the ground. I'm just looking around. Is there anybody around in the courtyard or no?
There's nobody in the courtyard. All there is a couple different statues on either side of the courtyard, and then there's some trees and some bushes near the front door, and then there's a large double doors that are currently shut.
Any kind of like sheds or anything else that might have any sort of thing in it, or no? It's just
No sheds. Nope.
no sheds, no nothing. Okay.
No nothing.
Do the statues look like they could be animate in any way? Like they could become
Are we gonna
animate,
mess with
rather?
some gargoyles?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They are in the shape of gargoyles.
How many spell slots do you have, Loaf?
I mean, I could do a detect magic thing, but I don't know if I want to
Yeah.
do that because I'm kind of cheap with my spells too. If that makes any sense. I'm just a cheap player in every regard. I don't like spending anything. I mean, we could do detect magic on them, but I don't know. It's daytime though, so they wouldn't really be active, right? If they were gargoyles, would they?
That is true.
So, because at nighttime they would be more active, I'd wager.
Depends on how smart your DM is with the D&D lore.
Oh, well then, if he was smart, they would only be active at night.
Oh,
So,
perfect. Okay, perfect.
so,
I thought we weren't playing D&D.
Oh, we're not.
Oh, yeah,
Don't worry.
so then that means the cross is applicable. Let's see.
Hmm.
You can try it.
That's fine. Okay. Anyway, do we just want to fly around the castle a little more? Maybe see if there's since I guess there are no guards, we can just see if there's a way
Ooh,
inside
like a-
higher up, like a window
Yeah,
or something.
Directly into his bedroom or something.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like if we were to
Yeah, we'll fly around.
when I'm flying around, I'm trying to see if there's any sort of balcony or anything that would have, like overhangs that where there's a door where like you might walk outside and be like, oh yeah, I'm outside on a balcony,
Okay.
or like some kind of window that we can enter, but preferably a balcony.
You see a couple different balconies with a couple different doors that lead to the balconies.
Okay.
The castle has a ground floor, and then it has a clear, like, second floor area. All three balconies are on the second floor. There's one on the left side, one on the right side, and one on the back side.
I think he'd probably be in the back, right?
I don't know where he like puts his bedroom. I mean, as far as I know, he goes all the way down to the basement. But let's go to the back side. Let's try that. I'm all right with that.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Cool.
So y'all are wanting to fly into the balcony. Is that correct?
Yes.
Go ahead and roll stealth for your dragons
Oh crap!
Oh.
with your dragons modifiers.
So if it's an 8 dex, it's a -1.
That's a -1.
Oh no.
All right. Well,
Okay, come on, Rumblehorn.
guess mine's
That's not his name.
0.
Sorry, Hogarth. It's an 11.
Okay.
Oh, I rolled a 9.
Turns out dragons aren't stealthy.
I rolled a 7.
Okay, yeah, so It's definitely not stealthy. It's a very clear thud as all the dragons kind of swoop in and land on the balcony. But there's no signs of them seeing you until some crows start cackawing extremely loudly. Several
Art's
crows
gonna
all around you.
Go ahead and put Hogarth into his Dragon Ball.
Okay, Hogarth is in his Dragon Ball.
And
You said small dragons can fit through doors?
Small dragons can fit through doors.
And I'm
I
assuming,
don't see any reason that we would put them away.
I'm putting Hogarth away.
yeah, and these are like double doors, right? Is it more like a double door entrance, or because
I think it's a single door entrance on the balconies. I don't know what a crow sounds like. It'll be a sound effect. Don't worry.
Sure.
Let's just try to like break the door open with the dragon since we already made a loud thud. So can I just like, because it's a dragon for one, mine looks jacked. So can you just like kick open the door?
Hold on. Before we do anything, I'm going to use a spell slot to use Primeval Awareness.
Okay.
Ooh.
As an action, you can expend one ranger spell slot and 1 minute per level of spell slot to sense whether any aberrations, celestials, dragons, elementals, fae, fiends, or undead are present within 1 mile of you. The feature doesn't reveal the creature's location or number.
Within 1 mile, there are some dragons within range. There are some.
Which makes sense. Yeah. That,
There are undead creatures within range as well.
Okay, so he is likely here.
I'm afraid that the crows are also undead creatures. Do we want to try and go inside?
I don't know, because like if there was something inside, they know we're here.
Yeah.
So I feel like, yeah, we just need to go in.
I think there's going to be a coffin.
they know that we thudded on this balcony. What if we were to fly to a different one and try to stealthily land at a different location and then sneak in on that side?
And then fell on that balcony.
I mean,
So
we
they
might
just
not.
died,
We might
they have
not.
no
We might not
clue.
thud on that one. I don't know. They'll just be like.
We
they'll just
also
keep hearing thuds
could-
around.
While
Thud.
like
Thud.
over top of whatever we're trying to land on, put our dragon in the Dragon Ball before they land. So we just kind of fall onto the balcony quieter than a dragon would. But
We're probably gonna have to have some finesse with that, right? There's probably gonna be some kind of check, right? So we don't like twist our ankle. Like imagine
I mean, it would
landing
probably
and
be
just
athletics.
yeah,
Yeah.
well, loaf and 300 pounds of gravity. Like imagine me just. I guess I can just maybe like fall on my stomach or something.
You could also do it super close to the ground. There's no
I guess.
reason. Like, it's not like you could basically step off the dragon.
And then just pop. Yeah, that's true.
Like, it's not like we have to jump off the thing.
Yeah, but you gotta make it cool.
I mean,
Y'all are still currently on the back balcony.
Let's just sneakily fly to the other balcony and try being stealthy there. And then they'll expect us to go through that one door where we were allowed at.
the crows
go.
are
Sure.
already going off.
Yeah,
know
but they're going off on that side. Doesn't mean they're gonna go off on the other side.
We could 100% just go through the door right now.
Okay. Art has to do what Loaf wants to do. It's just what's going to happen.
Oh my gosh.
All right, guys, we're gonna go to the other balcony.
Come on,
Get
Yori.
So you guys pop out your dragons, out from the Dragon Balls again, hop on the dragons, and then start to fly to the other balcony.
Yes. To which the dragons themselves are not going to land, but we are very cautiously and carefully going to step off of the dragons onto the balcony ourselves.
Okay, and all of the crows follow you and continue to caw.
Sick. This is great.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm going to send Hogarth to try to launch a bunch of fire at the crows and kill them all.
Oh my god.
Okay, go ahead and
Very
make an attack
stealthy.
roll.
Oh Jesus!
They'll never know where we are.
So you'll just add the fire modifier.
Oh, which gives me a negative?
-1. Yeah.
What the heck?
Oh my
It's a
gosh.
6 to hit. This is the stupidest dragon in the world. I love Hogarth. This is so stupid.
Hogarth blows fire for the first time in his life, and
You're right. Yeah, it's fair.
it goes about 3 feet, and the crows are like 20 to 30 feet away, and
Awesome.
the fire doesn't hit
So-
the crows in any way.
Hogarth gets put in a Dragon Ball.
But a little bit of the building catches on fire.
Okay.
All right,
Art's gonna go over and stamp out the fire. That
Okay, you put out the fire.
all right,
Hogarth's in his Dragon Ball again.
Okay.
all right. We'll
So
just we'll just walk into the we'll just walk in.
We're just gonna go in.
Okay, you open the door, and you see a bedroom that contains No coffin, but there are 2 beds in the back corner. The balcony door is between the 2 beds, and then there's a dresser with a nightstand, and then there's a painting on the wall of a woman.
Interesting.
And there is a door on the opposite side of the room.
Art's gonna, anime roll into the center of the room. See if he can find anybody.
You don't see anybody in the room.
Okay.
I'm going to go to the other side of the room where the door is and, sneakily open it, even though they 100% know where we are.
Do you want to roll stealth for the sneakily open door?
Sure. It's a 5.
The door squeaks open. Noise. And then multiple bats kind of fly in at you, and the door kind of opens all the way. And it opens up to a hallway.
Okay.
With one door on your side, one door on the opposite side.
Where do the bats go?
The bats go into the room and they go out the door and they fly away.
Okay, that's good. Listen.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
I understand.
Art's gonna ready an arrow. Just heads up. The wooden stake arrow.
Okay.
How many of those do you have? 3?
3. They're iffy, though.
How lit is this whole place again? Is it still very dim?
I'd say it's pretty well lit. There's enough. There are several windows. They all have curtains that are closed. It's still decently lit because it is still bright outside, but
Since it's a castle, is there anything nice kind of lying around where we are? Valuable?
go ahead and roll investigation.
Okay. I rolled a 9.
With a 9, you find a dress and some women's shoes.
I just leave them. It's fine.
Okay.
Just leave it there.
Did we go to the one that was the balcony that was to the right of us or to the left of us?
If you're looking at the castle, I think y'all went on the right side.
Okay.
That's how I envisioned it in my head, at least.
Okay. I want to go towards the back of the castle, then, out the door and down the hallway.
It's one long hallway with a door on either side, and in the middle, you can tell that there's, a large, plaza area.
I want to go down the hallway into, the open area and then towards the back of the castle, where we were going to enter.
Okay. Are you guys going together?
What if we were to leave the room and get in our dragons and fly back to the other side since they already know we're here? And then just
No,
walk
I'm
in?
not.
Hey,
But
so
you're not doing that? Okay, we'll just walk then.
Cool. Yeah, I mean, I'm going out whether they are or not. I'm going to be cautious as I'm going, but...
Okay, so y'all walk down the hallway into this area or so.
Yeah.
And in this area, there's a large room with a staircase downward at the base of this, and then a door leading to the back room up here. Otherwise, it's just a large red carpet down the center, and then some other decorations around.
I'd like to go towards the back room.
So as Yori approaches the back door, the floor caves out from under him. Yori falls about 20 feet, and then the trap door closes behind him, and he finds himself in a dark room.
On the wall, you see a number that is 100, light up in red, then it fades away. And you see another number that appears on the wall that says 99. And then somewhere else on the wall it says 98.
Oh my gosh.
Somewhere else on the wall it says 97.
oh crap.
The only thing in the room that you see is a large red button on a pedestal in the center of the room. And now it says 96.
And this episode was voiced by Harrison Clark as Art, William Brito as Loaf, David Kelly as Yori, and edited and DM'd by Harrison Weiss. Please follow us on X at Tides of Terragos or on Patreon at patreon.com/Tides of Terragos.
Probably gonna kill him because Yori wants to.
Yeah, that is Harrison's specialty, is not being creative and just stealing everything.
And I'm just letting you know in advance, Harrison, that not all werewolves have their shirt off all the time and are tan.
Maybe.